channel, and this is a beginning of a new show, a show where two rivals meet each other their way end, and it is between Man United fans and Chelsea fans. And big up to Hanno because we will be doing it with him, and he's in the chat right now. Let me add him.
Yes, people.
No,
Big up, man. Big up, Carl. Hope you're well, man. Hope everyone in the
yeah,
chat is also good.
yeah, I'm yeah, I'm well, man, and it has been good to start something with you. I've been looking forward to doing short things with you for a long time.
Mm,
And finally, we have come up with a show where our two fan bases
yeah, come, come
can meet
together,
and
basically.
disagree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah,
So, how's life been for you so far?
it's been good, man. Busy, but it's been good. Been good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it has been busy for you. Getting you on a show has been quite difficult. But anyway,
Yeah.
let's begin with what brings us to this, which is the match reactions. So we start off with your club. Um, so, what do you feel about your performance in, I guess, Nottingham?
I don't know if you can call it much of a performance, because yeah, just horrible from start to finish. Yeah, just pathetic, honestly. But hey, it is what it is. I think it's the whole club is just in a big mess right now. So yeah, it's gonna be tough to see where we go from here on in. Um, because look, Champions League is probably out of the question right now because what we are currently, I think, 3 points behind those that are in sixth. So yeah, we are well. Let's say sixth. We are 4 points behind sixth. So tough ask. Um, right now, it's just winning the FA Cup and then trying to get into Europa League, I guess. Just have some sort of European football. One sec.
Yeah, and it seems like it's going to be tough times for you guys because you have 3 games left, and currently right now you are 10 points behind fifth place if 5 places are going to Champions League. And it seems like an impossible task for you guys to get Champions League football. What about Europa League though?
I think the Europa League is possible because we just need to win the FA Cup. Um, and if Villa win the Champions League, win the Europa League, that means sixth is also Champions League, which puts Bournemouth in the Champions League potentially. Um, and then seventh and eighth is Europa League, and ninth is Europa League, I want to say. So I think that is how it works out. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the last time I have, like, that's how I had it. So
Yeah, actually, I think if Villa wins Europa League and finish fifth place, sixth place becomes Champions League, seventh is Europa League, eighth place, the other ticket for Europa League goes to FA Cup. That's if Chelsea beats Man City,
mm,
and that's a big if you
yeah,
ever
big,
believe that you can beat City in FA Cup.
mm,
Yeah,
yeah, that is
and
a massive thing.
yeah. So most likely football will get is what Conference
Yeah.
League.
I think Europa League. I reckon because they're only 3 points behind seven. So Europa League, and then I think Europa League is the it's only probably aiming at.
Yeah, and But it will be a big drop considering that has Chelsea qualified for Champions League this season, and then the next season you have dropped two positions and no two competitions down to the lowest division in Europe that is playing Conference League. Is that not a big disappointment for a club, especially when you wanted to sign experienced players in the summer?
No, it absolutely is, and yeah, it's a big screw up basically from us, but nothing much you can really do now about it. It's just about going forward and improving because I think that we're gonna have two more protests. One with the FA Cup final when it's gonna be a protest going walking from Wembley Way all the way to the stadium with the banner, and then there's gonna be a protest in one of the games where the fans stand their back in the 22nd minute. Um, then they're back on the game. So yeah, look, it's just not. It's not only the manager. It also comes down to the players. In the end of the day, the players are not performing well. Manager is not doing good. The directors aren't doing good. I think for now we just have to focus on the bigger picture. You can get rid of some of the players, absolutely, but you have to get rid of the larger players. Uh, Look at a bigger picture and get rid of the larger pieces on the chessboard, as you might say.
And for like each players, for example, is it the one that we sold you or
Yeah, like a Nacho, for example. Um, who else? We've got Tosin. Um, who else? Um, Neto. Um, Potentially the lap potentially as well. Uh, Tosin's there. Defense Badashile, Desasi, um, goalkeeper situation as well. Jorgensen, Sanchez. Like there's loads of players that you want to get almost rid of. So yeah,
what about somebody like Chris James? Because I'm sure, as much
now
as he's a good player, is he
uh,
available enough to play football for you guys?
he signed a new contract anyway, so he's gonna stick. He signed a new contract, so a couple of weeks ago he signed a new contract. So
You do not want to get rid of someone like Chris James?
no, why would I get rid of Reece James? He's a fantastic player.
No,
I don't know
but
why.
isn't giving an injury-prone player a 6 year a 6 year deal?
Well, we already gave him the deal, so guess it is what it is. Nothing much we can do about that now, is there? Maybe Enzo Fernandez could be one to look out for. Um, so yeah, Lavia potentially getting rid of him. Um, but I think for now the main problem is upstairs with the directors. You have to get rid of them. The directors, the owners, the whole lot. Um, because it can't go on this way. And yeah, this was supposed to be a season where we uh, get get into the 70-point mark, and we aren't even gonna reach 60 points. So yeah, no, it's absolutely awful from us this season.
Yeah, and looking at yeah, looking at the match. like each part of the match, why can you say that was your weakest point? Was it the
Um,
defense that let you down, the attack, or the goalkeeping, or all aspects?
well, I think every aspect of the game, defensively atrocious, um, attack atrocious, no attack. Um, so I think all aspects really was when you lose 3-1, it's not really only one thing you can blame, especially when you went 3-0 down. I think it's all aspects that are at play, really. So defense, midfield, attack, goalkeeper, everyone was to blame. So yeah,
And each aspect that Chelsea have to look out for ahead of their game against Liverpool, because I'm sure you don't want to repeat the same mistakes when you face Liverpool.
yeah. Liverpool game's gonna be a big one. It's at Anfield. Yeah, I just don't think we win, to be honest, because we can't score a goal. So I don't know how you win a football game without scoring a goal. Um, oh yeah, so we are not scoring. I doubt we're gonna score at Anfield. Because even though Liverpool aren't bad, we are just much worse. Um, so yeah, Liverpool game is gonna be long. It's gonna be a tough one. Hopefully, Reece James is back because Gusto, oh my days, he was horrible up against Forest. So hopefully James is back. Caicedo is back. So
Yeah,
we
but
our
at
team
least
is strong on paper. That's the only good like good thing. But just we go past the when you look underneath the paper, it's just all cracks. So yeah. What do you think?
yeah, and but at least you managed to get a goal against Forest. That's a big achievement for you guys. And yeah, because the last time you managed to score a goal against a Premier League side was since a
Ever-
game against Aston Villa. So at least
Yeah.
you're back to scoring form. Yeah,
Yeah, but that is just like a lucky goal, though. Like it's just a moment of brilliance, really.
yeah, but it was a well taken goal, to be honest.
Mm. Yeah, well taken goal, incredible goal, but moment of brilliance. Probably
Yeah,
need more of that, but that you don't want to just be that your big focus. So
yeah. Plus, also the match wasn't that bad, to be honest. I expected you guys to get a draw against Nottingham, knowing that you guys were in poor form in the league. Yeah, but I was surprised to see you guys get smashed by Nottingham,
mm,
especially when Nottingham has rotated the side.
yeah, I
Most
think
it
I
wasn't
think
a full rotation.
that's another big thing. Like they rotated and we just got smashed. That's why I thought we would win because they are playing they were on the 21s basically. So,
Yeah,
mm. But yeah, Liverpool are gonna cook us though at Anfield. I just think we just not good enough right now to play up against a team of Liverpool's caliber. Even though they're not even that good, they still pose that threat. Um, so yeah,
And how do you feel about like the match result that Liverpool got against Man United? Will that take into account of how Liverpool approaches Chelsea?
Um, I think Liverpool will just play their way. They play a boring type of football. Um, Look, United gave Liverpool the goals, and we'll get onto that. But United gave Liverpool the goals. It's not like Liverpool created anything spectacular and scored. So no, I just think I just, I think Liverpool will play their way and they will still win. Because it's just so low. I think Liverpool will play their way, the slow, lethargic way, and I still think they will pull through.
Yeah, I know for this game Liverpool has some players returning back from injury.
Mm,
Maybe yeah, like Allison should be back for your game for sure. So yeah, that will be a big injury boost for Liverpool.
mm.
But again, it's not like your attackers can score a goal against the number three goalkeeper. So there's no difference. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much of a difference if we score or not really. If- yeah,
Yes.
this just don't think there's much of a difference.
Though for
So,
sure, I know Liverpool will be looking to up the intensity against Chelsea, knowing that they were so close to get a point against United and they just fell through. And this is Anfield. They don't want to be beaten home and away by the
mm,
two rivals. Yeah, so they'll have to up the intensity against Chelsea. But again, Chelsea are playing Man City after this,
mm.
right?
Yeah, when's the FA Cup final? Yes. So we should. Yeah, we should be playing them.
Yeah, so for sure,
Yeah.
considering that, I think Chelsea won't play the full A team as such because it's hard for you guys to play your A team for two matches back to back. And I think I think somebody like Callum would be focusing on FA Cup win rather than the Premier League because Premier League is
I,
done and dusted.
I think you still have to choose a strong side because we need to get some sort of Europe. Currently, we are not playing in any European football, so I think you have to try and at least get into some sort of Europe. If you look at the fixtures, where is it? Brentford plays City. That's gonna be a big game. City should win. Fulham play Bournemouth. Um, That's going to be a big game. And then we've got, who else is there? Forest, who are Forest and close to us. Let's just get another tab open for the table. Um, Brentford and Brighton. Who are Brighton? Brighton are playing Leeds away. Wait, no. No, this is not. This is not this weekend.
Yeah,
So
they actually do have a tight schedule, to be honest.
So Brighton play Wolves. That they Brighton should win. City play Brentford. That's going to be tough. And Bournemouth play Fulham. So Bournemouth may be dropping points. Brentford probably dropping points. Then you just have to be in around. Yeah, hopefully Wolves can pull through something. And let's say Bournemouth draw, Brentford draw, Brighton draw. Or let's say Bournemouth and Brentford loses, Bournemouth draws up against Fulham, and we win somehow. We are back in contention. Of course, Brighton winning would mean they go above everyone else. But it, we need to want to just stay in contention, because you don't want to be losing.
Yeah, true. You don't want to be losing, but also your your last few games will be hard because you're playing Liverpool this weekend. Then you
Mm.
play Man City in the FA Cup. Then you play Tottenham in a London Derby. That's next weekend, and you close off with Sunderland, which is an easy game. So it's going to be tough
Um, I feel like
for
Sunderland is
for
not an
Chelsea.
easy game. I think the easier game is probably Spurs are easy. I think because we just always, if we lose to Spurs, that's a like big slap in the face. We can't be losing to Spurs, um, because that's
But
usually six
but
points
with the way
guaranteed. So
the way the battle is has made Spurs improve. I feel like it's a 50-50 that game.
yeah, it could be, especially with the way the Zerbi is playing.
Yeah. So
Uh,
Spurs will be looking. Actually, the Xabi will be looking to win his first big game in quite a
mm.
long time.
And
And
he has a good record against us, I think. So
yeah,
that's gonna make it even more difficult. So
yeah.
yeah,
So I think that's what makes the next game against Liverpool a must win because if you don't beat Liverpool, you don't know what happens against Tottenham in the match against Tottenham because that 50-50. Sunderland, you can beat Sunderland for sure, unless you're that
Sunderland
bad.
away, final day of the season. I don't know. That's Sunderland final day of the season, though. Nah. We have to win our
Surely,
next two games. Um, I think those are the two games you have to target.
surely,
Um,
Hanno, you'll have some faith in the team. You cannot
Sunderland
be saying
away,
you're dropping points.
we won't win Sunderland away. I can guarantee you that now. Sun, we have a better chance up against Liverpool and Tottenham than Sunderland away. Because Sunderland are, they are not last game of the season, staying up in the Premier League. They're just gonna be cooking. So yeah,
Yeah, and what are your predictions for this game?
for Liverpool, Chelsea, 3-1 Liverpool, 3-1 same scoreline,
3-1. Wow.
3-1 Liverpool.
So there's no difference between what between the scoreline between Nottingham and this scoreline.
Yeah, no difference.
Okay, so yeah, so for me, I'll go for a 2-0 win for Liverpool. Yeah, I, I don't think Chelsea will score again back-to-back games. Yeah, and Liverpool will be hunting for points.
Mm,
But anyway, let me move on to my club.
no
So
shite.
United over the weekend, yeah, United over the weekend, we managed to complete a double over Liverpool. It was a match to. I'll have loved a 5-0 win. To be honest, it looked like it was going for 5-0 win, but we wanted to. And we had some defensive issues here and there in the second half, and that was a worry that we had. And yeah, in the end, I know Carrick will get a permanent job, but is he ruthless enough to sub off? Is he ruthless enough to remove Ahmad when Ahmad is not performing that well?
Mm,
That's the question that I beg to ask because it was Ahmad that gave away the pass that started Liverpool's belief of they can come back in the game. But also in the first half, we did not finish our chances that way. We had 50-50 chances, and That's the thing. The stamina isn't there yet, especially for a club that is playing 90 minutes per week. Only 90 minutes, it should be having more stamina
I
than
feel
this.
like, yeah, but yeah, Ahmad is just off form right now, and I just think you have to take it off on the chin, Ahmad. You have to take him out and then move on and see what happens.
Yeah, he should have subbed out Ahmad because Ahmad came off the bench, and I know any other manager when he knows that his sub is underperforming, he'll remove the sub and bring in a better sub.
Yeah, but
But
that's also better. Or you don't want to ruin his confidence even more by taking off, even though you just put him on the field. So I feel like it's a bit harsh on Carrick, but yeah, no, it's gonna. He needs to do better. That's one thing. Ahmad needs to be doing
yeah,
way better.
yeah, for sure, he needs to be doing way better. But again, he should be scoring more goals. He should be converting his goals into opportunities, but he's not. So
Mm.
that's a thing that we need to ask ourselves: Is will United need another right winger in the next two summers
Um,
to buy?
it depends who you are going with. I think you still need someone on that right hand side, right? Because it's always good to have another one there. Who's your other replacement for right wing currently?
Who?
Like
Yeah,
if Ahmad
who's,
isn't playing, who's playing right wing?
no, it is Bomo that is the primary right wings
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
player. Yeah,
So you don't really want
but
another winger in there because you've already got two. So and in yeah, and
yeah,
Ahmad
but
are
you want to,
very different profiles. So don't unless you're selling one of the two, I don't think you want another one. And both are very good when they're on form.
yeah, but also Hanno, you'll want that as well, but you'll also want something that you want your wingers compete for each other's spot. And if one isn't scoring goals or providing assists at the end of the game, and he's not finishing his chances, and he's not closing into the box consistency,
Mm,
you'll want to replace him with someone who is producing more output than him is.
mm. Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
why you have in Buemo. Um, so and Buemo is a very good like player. He's not a bad player in Buemo. So no, he will definitely
yeah,
do well.
for sure, it's not a bad player, but I want a better backup winger. But
Then
anyway,
Ahmad. So you want
in the end,
so you're gonna sell Ahmad then?
no, no, I'm not saying selling Ahmad. I'm just saying if
But
Ahmad
you
continues,
want a better backup. So do you want three right wingers?
I want a better winger. Like in the end, United needs a winger, a backup winger for either one
Okay,
of Cunha or Bomo. So in the end,
but are you then selling one of them because are you having three right wingers?
and now we have two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you say
we
you
have
want a better
two
backup. So do you want another right winger?
right winger or left winger will be okay for me. One of
Okay,
those two.
let's say you sign another right winger. Yes, then you have three
Yeah,
right wingers.
yeah.
Are
Then you loan out Ahmad.
you loan out Ahmad? Really? I don't know. You can't be loaning out Ahmad. Man is like 30, and you're loaning him out. Like he's a good like 20. Okay, to be fair, it's 10-3, but still, like a guy of Ahmad's quality, you can't be loaning him out again. I
Yeah,
think you
but
just have to stay. Get maybe a left winger because you need someone on that left hand side. Who's on the left for you guys right now?
yeah, Kunya Doku isn't a proper winger.
Yeah,
So yeah,
so
left
I
wing
would say
needs.
get a left winger more than a right winger.
Yeah,
That's
but
why. That's why you're probably looking at names like Anthony Gordon. He's a med, but yeah, you're looking at the left winger. You
even
don't want a
though
right winger.
even though
A
I
right
doubt
winger,
that
three right wingers is just too much.
Gordon will come to United because of the rivalry. There's no rivalry as such, but I doubt that Newcastle will want to sell one of
Mm,
the best players to a potential rival for European sports.
yeah,
So
but
I
I don't
doubt,
know. Left wingers, the market isn't really there. You're gonna have to look inside the Premier League if you're
yeah,
looking for
something
left
like
winger.
Ndai. What about Ndai?
Indai, Indai is a good one, but
Yeah,
yeah, Indai or yeah, Indai. But I feel like Indai and Cunha are similar type of winger, so you probably want someone that can
stretch a width,
yeah be a bit more like out wide type of winger. Um,
like that German guy.
hmm,
The Monday from Bundesliga.
yeah, but Bundesliga tax. Diamande is a very good player, but it's Bundesliga tax.
Yeah, that's the
I wouldn't
issue.
go to the Bundesliga. I think you just buy inside the Premier League. So you look at Ndai. Uh, any other good left wingers in the league? Garnacho back
What about
again to United.
no, no, no?
Martinelli. Um,
Actually, I know what they try to do to sell back Garnacho. It did not work.
what else?
Garnacho is not coming back
Who else
to
do you guys
United.
have?
Yeah.
Left winger. Left wingers in the Premier League. It's not.
Matthias Mene
It's
for
not.
Wolves.
Maybe who's Villa? Villa's got a good left winger, don't they?
Who?
Villa? Who's their left winger? They have a few attacking players, don't they?
They have someone like Sancho, but obviously not Sancho.
Yeah, I don't really want this.
They have Morgan Rogers.
Yeah, but he ain't a left winger. You're looking at Buendia, maybe. Um, yeah, Buendia. He's not Leon Bailey. No, it's a tough one for that left wing spot. Probably looking at it and die is the really only quality. Maybe some of them from Sunderland. I think Sunderland has a good one. Where is it?
Mm,
Sunderland.
are you talking about Talby? Talby.
I'm gonna tell you now. Sunderland,
Mm,
yeah, Talby's there. Enzo Lafee, he's a good player. But Talby, how's he doing in the Prem this season? Talby, he plays for Morocco. Sunderland, 26 games, 4 goals, 1 assist. Compare that to Ahmad. Oh, who's your left winger? Dogu.
yeah, Dogo is our backup left wing.
Who's your first? Cunha.
Cunha, yeah. But Cunha
And
is
if you
more of an
play,
inside forward.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's
if you
not
play
one of
Cunha in
those
the
wingers.
like 10, what's the. If you play Cunha up front, who's left wing?
As a striker.
Yeah, if you play Cunha striker.
But that issue, I think we play Cunha as a striker as our third choice
Yeah,
because
but if you play
when
him as your striker, who's your left winger usually?
Dogo
Dogu.
Dogo or someone like Ahmad.
Ah, okay. What's Dogu? To be fair, Dogu's almost got better stats than him.
Ahmad.
23 three games, 3 goals, 3 assists. Talby 26 games, 12 goals, 1 assist. So Dogu's got more GNA than Talby. So yeah, you're looking at freaking Anthony Gordon and Dyer really.
Yeah, and that will be a good shot to be honest.
I
I
think
want
Endai
someone
is
like
the shout. Yeah, if you,
yeah.
I think Endai.
If we're going for a winger, I'll want someone like Ndai,
Mm,
but I'll want to fix that midfield at first.
mm,
Going to Champions League with a midfield like that, considering Casemiro is leaving at the end of the season, yeah, we need to fix that midfield. It's more important than fixing the and the defense. Something that we have belonged for a long time.
mm.
But anyway, let's go on to the next section, and that is what is the biggest take in in Chelsea? What is the biggest headline in Chelsea so far?
Our biggest like problem.
No, like what news is circling around Chelsea right now?
So news right now in Chelsea. Wesley Fofana uh, was offered to Barcelona by his agents, and then there was news on Xavi last night. Let me just get that updated. Um,
Yeah. What
um,
news on Zabi?
Xavi Xavi Hernandez is open to Chelsea. Xavi, not Xavi. Xavi, Marcosova, and Riola are all under consideration, but it seems like Xavi
Oh,
Hernandez is
Sav, Savi, the one of Barcelona.
Xavi, yeah.
Oh, so not the one of.
Now Madrid, Xavi is under consideration, but it seems like Xavi is the front runner right now. I don't know how I feel about that one. It's a difficult one. It's a weird choice that like it works well with young guys, but don't know how his football
Yeah,
will
what's your
translate
take on
with.
that one? Of having Savi?
Yeah, to be fair, it's better than what we have right now. Um, but I take him over Javi. Javi Alonso is for me a horrible manager. I don't like him. So I'd take Javi. But again, I don't know how his football will be over here in England, and he's been out of the coaching scene for a while now. Good, what 4 years? So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Um, what do you make? Do you think it's a good one?
For Xavi Alonso, the one of Barcelona to
Xavi
Chelsea.
Hernandez. Xavi Hernandez.
Oh, the Spanish Xavi Fernandez.
Yeah, the Barca legend.
Oh, Hernandez. Okay, so I feel like he could be a good shout for you guys, but the issue is he has been out of coaching for a long time. So is he, unless he has been taking that time to study, like you know how Ruben Amorim is taking a sabbatical study from other managers. I don't know whether Xavi has done the same thing, but if he has, it would be a good shout to have Xavi at Chelsea to bring back that tiki taka. kind of feel. But I feel like Chelsea needs an experienced manager. But the issue is in this market, manager market, a lot of clubs are going for these experienced managers. Like Chelsea, like Man City is also going for experienced managers. United are scouting for experienced managers. Someone like Liverpool is also scouting for experienced managers. So you have a lot of clubs looking for experienced managers, and most of those experienced managers right now will some of them will prefer to stay at that club. Like Luis Enrique wants to stay at yeah, Luis Enrique will want to stay
At
Luis Enrique
PSG.
will want to stay
PSG.
at PSG, and someone like Vincent Vincent Company will want to stay at Bayern Munich as well. So yeah, so for for those two to be hard for you to look out for them. So the issue is each experienced manager is there right now because Klopp is waiting for the national team of France, and someone like Zidane is waiting. No, Klopp is waiting for the national team of Germany. Zidane is already going for he's he's already becoming France national team manager after the World Cup. So the question is there any experienced managers left for Chelsea to hire? Because you've already hired and fired all of them so far.
Mm, that's true. There isn't really any more experienced managers. Maybe in Italy.
Yeah.
Um,
Unless Todd becomes manager, the next owner
mm,
manager. That's the only solution at this point.
yeah.
Because
No.
if if you hire someone like Xavi, let's be honest, I don't think you guys will give Xavi like 3 seasons of patience and wait
Well, a
under
man
this
hasn't
ownership.
hosted 3 seasons under us, so don't think he will be given 3 seasons. Um,
Yeah,
so no, it's an interesting one, and we'll have to wait and see what happens.
yeah, but anyway, but why not us hire who? Why not us rehire someone like Tuchel to
No,
visit?
because of England, and I think it is just there. You have to England. England's probably gonna do really well in the World Cup, and so yeah.
Yeah, so that's the issue again. But if you're going to sign somebody like Xavi, you should back him up with experienced players.
Yeah, one hundred
Yeah,
percent, and hopefully we do. I can't say anything.
yeah, but if you're that's going to sign Xavi and then continue with your young plan, youth FC tactics, then you'll not go far under Xavi.
Mm. Yeah, no, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so I think for United, the biggest headline right now is under Carrick. Is Carrick, whether Carrick is going to be hired as the next manager. Yeah, and most likely it looks like he's going to be hired as next manager. Is it the best decision? Currently now, there's no better options. Yeah, he has done. I'll give him credit. He has done what he has to do to take United
Um,
to Champions League
I think
spots.
it. You go ahead. Oh, I think he's done really good. I think he can lead the guys.
Yeah,
Because
he has done
Xavi's
good.
not there anymore. I think you have to back him.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Like he's a good manager. There's no other better options out there. And if we're going to go down the Ole route, we should at least back him properly now this time with the correct structure in place, with the correct players, with the correct profiles. and we should fix the spots where we have issues with. We need to start being a proactive club, not a reactive club. But it's a good shout as a manager. I'm excited to see where he goes. He just needs backing and he needs patience. Yeah, because he's going to learn a lot on the job. This
Mm.
is his second club in charge. His first club did not go that well, but under Middlesbrough, he pressed a lot of people. He kept on rebuilding, and eventually he was sacked because of they didn't back him that well. And I don't want that to be the same reason under Man United as well. We need to back our managers
Mm.
with the transfer fees that we have.
Yeah.
But again, we also need to sell players. We need to become a good seller in the market as well. And
Mm.
if we can get rid of more Garnachos to Chelsea, Hanno, we are offering Gate at a
No,
cut.
that horrible scrub can stay away from my club.
We,
Imagine
we, are, we are
him,
offering we are offering
bro.
Gate.
He's
We are no look at it. Gate can pass.
send
He
him
can
to
be
Arsenal. How about you send him to Arsenal?
no.
Arsenal.
We love selling to Chelsea. We offering Gate. Gate is a good
And
player.
I'm
He's a
offering
good
Garnacho back to you on a discount of £0.
no. We don't want Garnacho. We want Garnachos. We want the revenue.
You want
If you guys can sell Garnacho for 50,
you will break even. You won't. Oh well, you will just get him for free. You break even.
and no. I
One of
think
his shirts sells. It's like he will sell like 50 shirts. They broken even. So
yeah. But let's so I think for United, we we don't need to back them. We don't need to back the man in the transfer window. Apart from that, it's a good shout to have Carrick at the job. He has done well. He has fixed the structure. He has fixed the issues. And taking United from where we were, 15th to fourth place, it was a good shout. And he just needs to be backed at the end of the season. Yeah, if you back him and you tell the players it's either his way or you're out, that's the way. And then you sell some of these club players, some of them like Ugarte. Then I feel like United could be back. Maybe not next season, but United could be back in the next 3 seasons or 4 seasons if we continue the same
I
recruitment
think
we have.
next season definitely you guys could pose a challenge if you guys sign the right players.
Yeah, but I don't think next season as such. But if you want to pose a proper
I think
challenge
you guys
on,
can challenge. First half of the season, you guys can absolutely challenge. But another factor that you didn't have this season is you will play more games. Realistically, you won't go out in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Won't go out in the third round of the FA Cup or first round, whatever it was. You will have Europe. Um,
yeah,
so you're gonna realistically play more games. Like how many games have United played this season? You've played how many in the Prem?
around 40.
Yeah, it's around
I
40.
think
Just
so
maybe
far,
a bit more than 40. You played five in the Premier League. You went. How many games did you play in the?
in the Cups, I've only seen United play like 2 games in the Cups. So we have
FA
played like
Cup?
around 37.
FA Cup. FA Cup you lost in third round, so that's one game. That's 36. Carabao Cup. You also played one
Only
game.
one. Yeah.
So you guys
So
have
that's
played
a
37 games.
Yeah, and this season we are meant to play like 40 games, and next season we're
Well,
playing
if
around.
if
Next season we play
let,
around 80.
let's take us for example. We played 35 in the champion in the Premier League. We've gone to the final of the FA Cup, so that's third round, fourth round. How many games have we played the FA Cup?
We played like 45 around there.
So we
No,
play in the
close to 50.
final,
Yeah,
semi, quarters, fifth, fourth, fourth round. Were we in the third round? We were third round. Yes, we were. So we played 6 games. We're gonna play 6 games in the FA Cup. And we played 35 already, so that's 41. Carabao Cup, we reached the semi-finals matches. How many did we play in the Carabao Cup? Carabao Cup, we played semi-final, 2 legs, so that's 2 games. Quarter-final, fourth round, and third round. 5 games. Games in the Carabao Cup, so that's 41 plus 5, that's 46. And then Champions League, we got to what, the round of 16. So where did we get? We played 8 games in the league stages, and then we got to the round of 16 where we played 2 games. That's 8 games. 46 plus 8 plus 8 plus 2, that's 10 games. Did we wait? We didn't make the knock. Yeah, we made top six. So 41, 46 plus 10 games. It's all 8 league games and then 2 legs. We've played then 56 games. Then you add 3 more, that's 59 games this season. That's 20 more than what you guys have played. So, yeah, like we've played 20 more games than you guys. And like that just shows you how much football you guys have missed.
you
So
have played how
it's
many?
gonna be
30.
another factor to deal with because let's say you add 20 more games to your guys' season, maybe even more if you reach the quarterfinal or go all the way to the final in some of the games. You could be looking at around 60 games, and that's just 60 games. It's a lot more than what you have played this season because you're gonna end on 40 games this season. So basically
Yeah.
20 more games than what you are. Or let's say you have almost like played the exact same amount of games as us. Let's say you're playing 60 games. That's 20 more games than you're gonna next season you're gonna play than you've played this season. So that
Yeah, it
means more
makes sense.
fatigue. Managers can't have such long time preparations, so need to be locked in.
Yeah, and that's why we're going for money. That's why we need a precision, a proper precision, and we need
Mm,
proper signings that can upgrade that stamina as well. Because we need to increase the stamina as well. And but anyway,
mm,
I think he does need to be backed as all managers, as I mentioned for your manager. You need to back Xavi if I get it Xavi. If United is giving Michael Carrick the job, we need to back him as well with signings because both our clubs need experienced players in our teams, and you can't, this thing of having youth is good, but there needs to be a balance between youth and experience as well.
mm.
But anyway, let I think we did a preview on your next game, right?
Yeah. Next game will probably next week's episode will probably be on my channel. Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we talked about your next game of Liverpool, and I know this this game, the next game of United will be of us traveling to Sunderland. Sunderland will be a tough stadium to go to. We are already qualified for Champions League, so I think there's nothing more to fight for. Yeah, I just want to see how our depth does against Sunderland. If can manage to, if I want to win that game, but I want to see entertaining football as well, and I want to see a defense that's sharp. Probably a 1-0 game. A 1-0 win for United would be good enough, but I think we have talked about everything that we plan to talk about in this episode. But anyway, let me end it on that note. Thank you, Hanno, for joining this stream. Obviously, for you guys that are watching, episode 2 will be hosted on Hanno's channel. Yeah, you can subscribe to his channel. You can also scan the QR code up there in the stream. It is a link to Hanno's channel. Yeah, I did it in the QR code manner. But anyway, thank you, Hanno, for joining. And I'll wrap it up there. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channels, like the streams, share your thoughts, and we'll be back every Wednesday this time for 1 hour to talk about our two clubs. We'll try, we'll banter, and we'll analyze as honest fans of two rival
Yeah.
fan clubs here.
Mhm.
And that is a wrap. See you guys next time.